Morning. So today in this video we are going to study structure of covalent compounds. In the previous video we studied that what is a covalent bond. This covalent bond formation takes place when two non-metallic atoms combine. So here we are going to study that how these compounds will form covalent bond. So in the covalent bond, different methods are there, that electron dot diagram and orbit structure diagram. But in your syllabus, that electron dot diagram is given. So I suggest you can do the practice only for electron dot diagram. So we will discuss electron dot diagram. First of all, hydrogen molecule. Hydrogen molecule. In this hydrogen molecule, that how that a covalent bond is formed. So hydrogen, you know that electronic atomic number is 1 and electronic configuration is 1. So two hydrogen atoms are there and both the atoms are having 1 electron. So if the similar atoms are there, so for both the atoms you can represent the electron either by dot or by cross. But if the two different atoms are there, so electrons of the one atom can be represented by dot and electrons of the another atom, means valence electron we are talking, because in the bonding valence electron participate, that can be represented by cross. Means for one atom, if you are selecting the electron with the dot, for another atom you have to select for the cross. If both the atoms are different, but suppose that if both the atoms are same, so it is your choice, either you can take dot or you can take cross. So here similar atoms are there. So this hydrogen, it contains 1 electron. Another hydrogen atom also contains 1 electron. So just you see, this hydrogen atom will complete the duplet. Hydrogen atom will complete the duplet, and for completing the duplet, 1 electron is there, 1 more electron is needed. So they will share for 1 pair of electrons. So these two hydrogen atoms will come closer, and this they will share for 1 pair of electron. Since 1 pair of electron is shared, so this will form single covalent bond. Either you can leave up to here, as in your book it is given, otherwise you can draw the Venn diagram. So this hydrogen atom is completing the duplet and this hydrogen atom is also completing the duplet. So this can be represented by single covalent bond. Now here the question for you, what is the covalency of hydrogen? In the covalency I have given you definition, the number of electrons contributed by each atom in the same. So in this bonding, each atom means one hydrogen atom is contributing 1 electron. So that's why covalency of hydrogen is 1. And one more definition is given: the pair of electron which an atom shares. So this one atom is there, it shares only 1 pair of electron. So that covalency of hydrogen is 1. One shortcut method is there. Just you count how many bonds are associated with one atom. So by one atom only 1 bond is associated. So covalency of hydrogen is 1. Now the next structure, that chlorine molecule, Cl2 molecule. So 2 chlorine atoms are there. Chlorine atomic number, you know that 17 is there. Electronic configuration is 287. Another chlorine atom, that electronic configuration is 287. How many electrons are needed? To complete the octet? So just to see, 1 electron is needed. 7 electrons are there. If 1 more electron is coming, then octet will be completed. So this chlorine, this will share for 1 pair of electrons. So this chlorine, you can write 1 electron will be shared, that is right side of this symbol, and then 6 more electrons. Now 7 electrons are there. Then another chlorine atom, that 6 and one electron will be shared this side, means from one atom right side, from another atom left side. So this electron will be common. So just you see this once, another chlorine. Now for this chlorine octet is complete. For that chlorine octet is complete. So now both the chlorine atoms are completing the octet. This you can write the single covalent bond. So what is the covalency? Covalency of chlorine. Covalency of chlorine. Covalency of chlorine is one pair of electrons here. So covalency is one bond is there, one chlorine atom is contributing one electron. So that's why covalency of chlorine is one. Now just you see bond pair and lone pair. We already have studied that the pair of electron which are shared between two atoms for bond pair 1, bond pair and lone pair 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That 6 lone pair electrons are there. So this is the two structures we have seen. Now the next one is oxygen molecule. Next structure we will take oxygen molecule. So such structures you can draw in your copy and you can do the practice. So next structure you are getting that oxygen molecule. So oxygen molecule, two atoms are there. Atomic number 8 is there. 2, 6. Another atom, oxygen, that 2, 6. So how many electrons are needed? How many electrons are needed to complete the octet? In this one, that 2 electrons are needed to complete the octet. So that's why oxygen will share for 2 pair of electrons. So you draw the electron dot diagram. This oxygen, 2 electrons this side, and then 6 electrons are there. Another oxygen atom, 2 electrons this side, and 4. This 2 electron, this right of this one and left of this one. So these 2 pair will be common. And now their own electrons. So just to see. Now that oxygen is getting 2, 4, 4, 8 electrons. And this oxygen is also getting 4, 4, 8 electrons. Both the atoms are completing the octet. So now you can write that oxygen double bond here, 2 lone pairs and 2 bond pairs. Here what is the covalency? Covalency of oxygen. Just to see number of electrons contributed by each atom in sharing. So one oxygen is contributing 2 electrons. So that's why covalency of oxygen is 2. Or pair of electrons shared. So 2 pair of electrons are shared by one atom with other atom. So covalency is 2 or 2 days are there. Regarding the lone pair, just to count lone pair, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lone pairs, bond pair, 2 bond pair. Now the next structure is nitrogen molecule. Nitrogen molecule, 2 nitrogen atoms are there. That 2, 5. Another nitrogen atom, 2, 5. It needs 3 electrons to complete the octet. So this nitrogen, 3 electrons from right of this symbol, and from another nitrogen atom 3 electrons left of this symbol. So 3 electrons from this nitrogen, 3 electrons from that nitrogen. This will become common. So they will come in the form of shared pair of electron. Now octet is complete. So this nitrogen octet is complete. This nitrogen also. octet is complete. So this will become triple covalent bond. This will become triple covalent bond. Covalency of nitrogen is 1, 2, 3. So covalency of nitrogen is 3. How many lone pairs are there? 1, 2. 2 lone pairs and bond pair 3. So here LP2 and BP2. And how many electrons are not involved in sharing? From nitrogen atom, 2 electrons are not involved in sharing. So this is the nitrogen molecule. Next one is that CCl4. Next structure that we will take CCl4, carbon tetrachloride. So let us see, carbon tetrachloride and CH4 both are non-polar. So CCl4, carbon tetrachloride. Carbon atomic number is 2, atomic number is 6, electronic junction is 2, 4, and chlorine, that 17 is there, 2, 8, 7. So this carbon share for one pair of electron and chlorine share only one pair of electron. So these 4 electrons will be shared with 4 chlorine atoms. So let us see, this carbon 4 electrons and chlorine 7 electrons. Since both are different atoms. So for one atom we are representing the electron by dot, and for another atom we represent the electron by the cross. So just to see, this pair of electron will be shared. So this will become now the sharing is there, and then you see chlorine, this chlorine, this chlorine. So now this carbon is completing the octet, and this chlorine completing the octet, this chlorine is completing the octet, this chlorine is completing the octet. Without Venn diagram also you can leave, no problem. And afterward what you will get, this chlorine is there, and after this representation, this chlorine, these 6 electrons are there, either dot or by cross, anyway you can represent. So in the central atom, covalency of carbon is 4. In this structure, covalency of carbon, that is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then covalency of chlorine, just to count only one, covalency of chlorine is 1. One chlorine atom is contributing 1 electron, so that's why covalency of chlorine is 1. And this carbon covalency is 4 because carbon atom contributes 4 electrons. And regarding this central atom, no lone pair, but this chlorine atom 3, 3, 12 lone pair electrons are there. So now the next structure is non-polar only, CH4. The marking will be given if it is asked in board paper. They will give the mark on this structure. If this structure is correct, you will get the mark. So you give the more importance for this structure. Now next one is methane CH4. This CCl4 and methane structure, very important. Nitrogen structure asked many times in board paper. Carbon tetrachloride asked many times, and then this methane. So these are important structures. CH4. carbon, that atomic number 6 is there, 2 4, hydrogen 1. So this carbon share for 4 pair of electron. These 4 electrons are there, 4 hydrogen atoms, since both are different. So hydrogen share for 1 pair of electrons. So this carbon hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. Now each hydrogen atom, that duplet is complete. Duplet is complete, and for oxygen, sorry, for carbon, octet is complete. So this structure will become, this is the main structure, mark will be given on this one. In this structure, covalency of carbon, covalency of carbon is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Covalency of hydrogen, covalency of hydrogen 1. And just to see, this carbon is contributing 4 electrons and hydrogen is contributing 1 electron. Another way, the pair of electrons which an atom shares. So this carbon shares 4 pair of electrons, that's why covalency 4, and hydrogen share only 1 pair of electrons, that's why the covalency of hydrogen is 1. In this structure, that bond pair electrons 4, and lone pair electron, no lone pair will be there. So now next structure, that polar covalent compound structures are given. So water and ammonia we have to study. So first of all, water. So next one is water, H2O. In H2O, oxygen is there, electronic configuration is 2 6, hydrogen 1 is there. So just to take oxygen, then 1 electron this side for sharing and 4 electrons here. Then hydrogen plus hydrogen. So this will share here 1 pair of electron. Oxygen needs 2 electrons to complete the octet, but hydrogen need only 1 electron. So 1 more electron will be shared with both the hydrogen atoms. So this will become hydrogen. Now just you see, oxygen is completing the octet, hydrogen is completing the duplet. So either you can leave it here, otherwise weight diagram if you want. This way. So this structure can be drawn. This oxygen, hydrogen, 2 hydrogen atom. In this one, lone pair, 2 lone pairs are there. Bond pair, 2 bond pairs. So here covalency of oxygen. Covalency of oxygen is 2, and covalency of hydrogen. Covalency of hydrogen is 1. Now next one, just to see, this question can be asked in board paper, already asked, that name a neutral molecule which contains 2 lone pair of electrons. Question is there, name a neutral molecule which contains 2 lone pair of electrons. 2 lone pair of electrons. This is the question. Name a neutral molecule which contains 2 lone pair of electrons. So just to see, this water is a neutral. Neutral means no charge is present, And how many lone pairs are there? 2 lone pairs. So your answer will be there. Answer will be there. Water. H2O. This is neutral. Contains 2 lone. Now next structure, ammonia. Very important. These structures. Next one is ammonia. So ammonia is also polar covalent compound. So ammonia, NH3. Just you see nitrogen, atomic number 7 is there, electronic configuration 2,5, and hydrogen, that 1 is there. So this nitrogen share for 3 pair of electron and 3 hydrogen atoms are there. So one electron will be shared by each 3 hydrogen atoms. So nitrogen, just you see, this 3 electrons here and 2 electrons here, 5 electrons. And then hydrogen 1 electron. So this hydrogen will complete the duplet and nitrogen will complete the octet. So this nitrogen now this is the structure. Now octet of nitrogen is complete duplet of hydrogen. So either you can leave it there or if you want you can draw the Venn diagram. So this is the Venn diagram, and now final structure this. So in this structure, lone pair of electrons, lone pair 1 and bond pair 3. Covalency of nitrogen, covalency of nitrogen, covalency of nitrogen is 3, 1, 2, 3, and covalency of hydrogen is 1. Once this question asked in board paper, name a neutral molecule which contain 1 lone pair of electron. This question asked in board paper, name a neutral molecule which contains so the question asked in board paper, name a neutral molecule which contains 1 lone pair of electrons. Name a neutral molecule which contains 1 lone pair of electrons. So your answer will be there, ammonia. Ammonia, NH3. So whatever the structures are given in your book that you have completed, one more structure you can complete, SCl. So in SCl I want to tell you that covalent bonding is there. So just go through the SCl structure, because many are thinking that in SCl that ionic bond is there, but I want to tell you in SCl covalent bond is there. So hydrogen, that 1, and chlorine, electronic configuration 287. So chlorine will complete 1 pair of electron by completing the octet, and hydrogen will complete the duplet. So just you see, first you draw the hydrogen, chlorine 7 pair. So this will share now this is the structure. In this one, covalency of hydrogen is 1, covalency of chlorine is also 1, and in this structure just you see, if lone pair 3 and bond pair only 1. So this is not in the syllabus. For your knowledge, I have given this structure. Now we are going to study next type of the bonding, that coordinate bond. So you have studied two type of the bonding that already you studied in class 9, that ionic, electrovalent and covalent. Now the next type of the bonding, coordinate bond. Coordinate bond. In our book it is printed coordinate covalent bond. So I suggest you write in this way, that coordinate bond. So what is a coordinate bond? I want to tell you, this is a special type of the covalent bond. In the covalent bond you have seen that the mutual sharing takes place. Here also the sharing takes place, but the shared pair of electron is contributed by one atom and shared by both the atoms. So this is a special type of covalent bond in which shared pair of electron is contributed by one atom and shared by both the atoms. This is the first point. And the second point, duplet or octet of one atom is complete, and duplet or octet of another atom is incomplete. Very simple, 2 points I have written here. First of all, I have given that this is special type of a covalent bond. This is special type of covalent bond in which the shared pair of electron is contributed by one atom and shared by both the atoms. So we have seen in covalent bond, I have written that mutual sharing takes place. But here mutual sharing is not there. Sharing will be there, but the shared pair of electron is contributed by one atom, given by one atom, shared by both the atoms. In the combining two atoms, just you see the atoms which are going into the coordinate bond formation, duplet or octet of one atom is complete and the duplet or octet of another atom is incomplete. And this coordinate bond is represented, coordinate bond is represented by this arrow. This is the head. Head will be towards the acceptor and this tail will be towards the donor. So acceptor and donor. So let us take one example. Two examples are given in the syllabus, that formation of ammonium ion and formation of hydronium ion. So both the structures are very important and they are asking in board paper. So first of all, formation of hydronium ion. Formation of hydronium ion. So this hydronium ion is formed. First of all, you keep the skeletal structure in your mind. This H2O, H plus, and form hydronium ion. This is skeletal structure, keep in your mind. Now draw the electron dot diagram. This oxygen, this is the structure of water molecule. You must be thinking, here the water molecule octet is complete. Why this water molecule will enter in bond formation? Yes, it is correct. But by entering the bond formation, the stability of water molecule will not be affected. By this way, H plus ion will become stable. So this H plus is coming. I told you in the combining two atoms, duplet or octet of one atom is complete. So duplet or octet of one atom oxygen is complete. And duplet or octet of another atom is incomplete. For duplet of H plus is incomplete. So what will happen? This lone pair of electron will come in common, means that will be shared. Just to see the structure. This lone pair of electron is shared between H plus. This H plus. And this positive charge will move towards at that top. Don't write positive charge here. What I told you? Coordinate bond, that octet of one atom is complete, octet of oxygen is complete, and duplet of another atom is incomplete. Then I have given, this is a special type of the covalent bond in which the shared pair of electron is contributed by one atom and shared by both the atoms. So contributed by oxygen and shared by both the. So this is the coordinate bond. Just you see, this bond, that bond is coordinate, this is covalent, covalent. So how you will represent this coordinate bond is represented by this way. And these two are the covalent bond. And then lone pair of electron and this positive. So this is the structure of hydronium ion. If it is asked in board paper, these two structures they are checking. If you are drawing these two structures, you will get the mark. Sometimes they are asking define the lone pair and mark the lone pair of electron. So this lone pair, this is the lone pair. If you want, you can make the circle and show the lone pair of electrons. Now one more structure is there, that ammonium ion. So these two structures are very important. If you go through the board paper, alternatively they are asking. If 1 year hydronium ion is asked, so another year ammonium ion will be asked. So that's why I suggest you give the importance for this one, coordinate bond. At least 2 or 3 mark questions you will get very easy. So next one is formation of ammonium ion. So first of all, you keep the skeleton structure. Skeleton that NH3 plus H positive, this will form NH4 plus. So this nitrogen molecule, draw the electron dot diagram. This is the electron dot diagram of ammonia molecule, this H plus. So in this one, in the combining two atoms, octet of one atom is complete. So octet of this nitrogen is complete. Then duplet of hydrogen is incomplete. So this lone pair of electron will come and form the bond pair. Means the shared pair of electron is contributed by nitrogen atom but shared by both the atoms. So what will happen? This lone pair that will come and that will be converted into a bond pair. Just you see. And this positive charge will be developed to the whole molecule. And just to see the bond, this is coordinate and these three are the covalent. So nitrogen, coordinate, and these three are so octet of one is complete, duplet of another one is incomplete, and then the shared pair of electron is contributed by one atom, shared by both the atom. So this nitrogen is contributing the shared pair of electron and shared by both the atoms. So this way you can represent. One question is there, very common. Name a compound which contains all the three types of the bond. This question asked many times. Name a compound which contains all the three types of bond. So your answer is there, ammonium chloride. You must be thinking how the three types of the bonds are there. So I will show the structure of ammonium. Just you see, this ammonium ion we have studied. So in this ammonium ion, what type of the bonding is there? Coordinate, and these three are the covalent. And this will become positive charge, and chlorine, that chlorine will take one electron and this will form the negative. So in this one, here ionic is there. Here ionic bond. It means between NH4 plus and Cl negative, ionic bond will be there, and in ammonium ion, covalent coordinate. So this is the answer, that name a compound which contains all the three types of the bond, ammonium chloride, or at the place of ammonium chloride, any ammonium compound you can write. Any ammonium compound. Any ammonium compound means ammonium bromide, ammonium hydroxide, anyone you can write. But I suggest you write only this one, ammonium chloride, because this is well known question and well known answer. Everybody knows that ammonium chloride is there. So when you write ammonium chloride, there is no chance to cut the mark. But if you write any other ammonium compound, so if the teachers are not familiar, so you may lose the mark. So that's why I suggest you ammonium chloride, but any ammonium compounds, answer will be correct. So here you can take your book, page number 33. So just you see, wherever in your book it is printed coordinate covalent bond, wherever it is printed, you cut it. Your correct one is coordinate bond, because once in board paper, once or twice it is asked that a bond is formed in which the shared bed of electron is contributed by one atom. So define the term. So define the term is that coordinate bond is there. So the correct answer is coordinate bond. So those who wrote this coordinate bond, they got the mark, but those who wrote coordinate covalent, they lost the mark. So that's why I suggest you please correct in your book. In your book, wherever it is printed coordinate covalent bond, you can cut it, write only coordinate bond. So this topic is over. Now the next video I will give you that properties of electrovalent compounds and covalent compounds.